What is going on, everybody? Thank you all so much for watching McCabe, and I am your host, Niko House. If you are watching this right now, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and help us on our road to 10,000 subscribers. We are inching ever closer. We've actually gotten 300 subscribers in 3 days, which is like, woo, that's kind of crazy. That's a lot. So thank you all who have already subscribed. If you are watching right now and this is your first time watching, I promise. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, join the $1 Follow $1 campaign on Patreon. You can do so by clicking on the Patreon link below or going to www.patreon.com/McCabe. You can just donate $1 and show the mainstream media that if they will not invest in the truth, then we will invest in those who do. And follow me on Steemit if you are not already following me on Steemit. If you don't have a Steemit, then make one. It's a great social media platform. If you love cryptocurrency, that's where you need to be. You can follow me on Steemit. It's in the link is in the description, but just www.steemit.com/Niko House. So, are we good? Are we live? First, let's just go ahead and double check that. We're good. I think we're live. Let's make sure the sound's good. Oh man, I just shared the wrong thing. Hold up. Give me 1 second, people. Give me 1 second. Oh, never mind. I shared the right thing. Just kidding. So, if you are watching right now, share this tweet because none of your friends, or not this tweet, this video, because none of your friends, none of your journalists, nobody has broken this news yet. But you about to hear it right here. You about to hear it right now. And I just want to say to all of the Hillary supporters in the establishment media and everybody who was like, y'all are just conspiracy theorists. Look at those tinfoil hat wearing, Bernie supporting basement dwellers. The FBI is prestigious, okay? The FBI is prestigious. It would never do anything to make us believe they do not have our best interests at heart. Their investigations are objective and professional. And even though Andrew McCabe might have taken in excess of $700,000 to make sure his wife could win an election in Virginia from Hillary Clinton's little fan base, her little resource center, it doesn't necessarily mean that he would make sure Hillary Clinton would stay out of jail so the money would keep flowing in. It doesn't mean that, per se. Oh, I got news for you people. Yeah, it does. It does. It absolutely does. Give me 1 second. I'll make sure that we're live. Cause see that I'll keep loading. Are we live? Are we good? We good to go? We should be. I'm gonna make sure we're good to go because my thing is loading kind of slow. I'm gonna start over. Okay, we're gonna try this again because for some reason that was not working correctly. Are we live now? Are we officially? We're live now. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. So, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. The YouTube live stream was not behaving as it should, but we are back. We are back. And what the hell? Oh, and essentially, in case you didn't know, I'm gonna drop kick this dog. I'm telling you, gets on my nerves every single day. You need to train their animals. But I digress. We had some huge breaking news. Nobody's talked about it yet because New York Times actually just reported it. Mind you, don't be confused by that. They reported it in the midst of some other things. They reported this particular news because they needed the breaking news because, you know, they're all about their clicks still. But they literally go to defend him the entire article, but it doesn't matter. I don't even care because we were right. All my Bernie, tinfoil hatters, really just pretty much people who know how to turn on, well, not really turn on, read a news article or do any type of research, any iota of basic research. We already been telling y'all this. I told y'all. I said Andrew McCabe is a huge conflict of interest. They were like, oh, you're being paranoid. We don't know if he's actually a conflict of interest. He just took in excess of $700,000 to make sure his wife could win an election in Virginia from Hillary Clinton's people. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he'll make sure that she stays out of jail so she can still keep getting that money. That isn't what I would describe as a conflict of interest. It's just coincidence. People. The New York Times has reported that in a recent conversation, first of all, why y'all tell me I spelled Christopher's name wrong? Hold on, let me go ahead and fix Christopher Wray's name. Y'all got me in here looking crazy. I didn't know Christopher Wray's name was spelled like a death ray. Actually, I should have known Christopher Wray's name was spelled like Death Ray because he kind of just put the nail in the coffin on this whole thing. Because now we're gonna get to that. First, before I get to that, you make sure you share this video. And if you're watching for the first time, you make sure you subscribe right now. Right now, I promise you, you will not regret it. Right? Who watched this channel? If I have any witnesses in the comment section, in the live chat, you tell them right now, you subscribe because this is about to be the realest channel that you have ever been subscribed to in regards to politics. I promise you. You may not always hear what you like, but you're going to hear what you need to hear. And that's the important thing. At the end of the day, it's going to be objective. It's going to be honest. It's going to be truthful. It's not going to be coming from a corporate sponsor, I promise you. Unless there's somebody out there. No? Okay. Well, just kidding. Ignore that part. But no, in all seriousness, Christopher Wray said that he raised concerns about the forthcoming Inspector General report examining the actions of Mr. McCabe and other senior FBI officials during the 2016 presidential campaign when the Bureau was investigating both Hillary Clinton's emails and, this is the surprise, but y'all didn't know about this yet. Shh. You got to share it. Share it. I'm going to start that over. Share it right now. I'm going to start it over. In a recent conversation with Christopher Wray, the FBI director, he raised concerns about a forthcoming Inspector General report examining the actions of Mr. McCabe and other FBI officials during the 2016 campaign when the Bureau was investigating both Hillary Clinton's emails and the Trump campaign's connection to Russia. Oh, buddy. Uh-oh. Did y'all hear that? Is that white women putting their pussy hats away? Is that a bunch of neoliberals rolling up their communist flags? Is that Hillary Clinton jumping across the border? Is that Anderson Cooper dyeing his hair black? Because did you hear what we just heard? Chris Wray just told Andrew McCabe, get the hell out of Dodge because they coming for you. I seen the text messages. They're going to see the text messages. The Senate Republicans and this Judiciary Committee is not letting up on you. And when this shit comes out, you're not going to have a retirement to go back to. Originally, however, Wray suggested moving McCabe into another job, which would have been seen as a demotion, which means he wouldn't actually he wouldn't have gotten his retirement for his deputy, or excuse me, his deputy FBI director pension. He wouldn't have gotten that. Now, I don't believe it. I think that Chris Wray was like, look, dog, retire. And the reason why I say that is because, mind you, which of course New York Times spares no time wasting, his departure was not announced at the Bureau, leaving agents to learn of it from news reports. Mr. Wray, who was sworn in as director in August, named the Bureau's number 3 official, said that David L. Boldwich is the acting deputy for now. And then McCabe had become a political lightning rod over the last year with Trump and his Republican allies. It wasn't just Republican allies, by the way, but hey, accusing him of leading a politically motivated investigation into Trump campaign aides and their ties to Russia. Mr. McCabe, a graduate of Duke. I knew I didn't like that motherfucker. He's a fucking Duke graduate. I knew it. By the way, I'm a Tar Heel, so that's why. But I just fucking knew it. Can't trust them Dukies. I'm telling you. You can't trust them. Anyway. He joined the FBI in 1997 anyway. And here's where it gets funny. Under the previous FBI director, James Comey, it was clear that Mr. McCabe was being groomed for the deputy job. By appointing Mr. McCabe in 2016, Mr. Comey was seen as valuing intellect and management over experience making cases. So what you're saying is you put someone who is not qualified in the job or for the job that you groomed for that particular job. Because you know how suspect this, because it sounded suspect before, right? Because we already know that Mueller and Comey were friends. We already know that the CEO of CrowdStrike and Comey and Mueller were all friends. We already know that Clinton is directly connected to Christopher Wray's wife, as she ran a losing election. And now we come to find out that James Comey was fired, and instead of ridding themselves of the conflict of interest, which Jeff Sessions, because there's plenty of other reasons. It didn't even have to be the sole reason. But that is another conflict of interest. James Comey has been literally grooming this guy to one day either be a director or the deputy director. And then he puts him in charge of the Clinton email scandal and the Russia investigation. So, but that Clinton email scandal was a conspiracy. It was a conspiracy according to the pussy hatters. It was a conspiracy, y'all. Y'all just mad. It was a nothing burger. It didn't really happen. But her emails. Oh God, Trump is so much worse, but her emails. She didn't just accidentally get a bunch of spies killed because she used their real names in the emails. That happened, by the way. You want to know what happens to a private in the military who releases an unencrypted email by accident? They're going to Camp Lejeune. I know because I've had to prosecute them. And it's not fun, but that's what happens. If you accidentally release an email that you weren't supposed to, you can go to Camp Lejeune if there's a top secret email and you accidentally send it a secret. You can go get prosecuted for that. But hey, let's just forget the fact that she had a bunch of unencrypted emails with the server in her house, and then she tried to destroy everything. Interesting. He took on the role during one of the most tumultuous times in politically charged periods in FBI history. Mr. McCabe was at the center of the inquiries into both Mrs. Clinton's use of the private server and Trump's connections to Russian intelligence officers. Oh my God. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, you see how New York Times tried to slide that in there? want y'all, because first of all, if this is your first time to Trump, I'm not a Trump fan. I'm not. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. But I hate liars. I despise that. Okay? You see how they just slid that in there? Trump's connections to Russian intelligence officers. When the hell has that happened? When did we ever read a report about Trump's connections to Russian intelligence officers? At first, it was Putin hacked the election for Trump. Then it was a Russian spy hacked the DNC's emails and specifically Podesta's emails. And now it's Trump is connected to Russian intelligence officers. Oh, hold on, y'all. This is another breaking news. Hold on. This is important. GOP lawmakers in the House vote to make public the controversial memo accusing the FBI of abusing FISA surveillance. Oh, shit. Hey, listen, y'all. Y'all better go shout out to H.A. Goodman. Go follow his page if you don't. He literally said that the memo was about to be released. He just did a video about it 2 hours ago. He said, oh, that means the memo is about to come out. He just said it. If you do not follow H.A. Goodman, make sure you go follow him. What? The memo's coming out. The memo is coming out. Oh, I told y'all 2018 about to be good. But let me get the hell up out of here. I gotta do another live video. Don't go nowhere. I'll be back in 3 minutes. We're gonna read this article and I'm gonna be right back. 2018 is about to be lit. Oh, I'm so excited. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, always remember, find your balance. Peace.